Hello, my name is Ben, and I'm the program director for Solarize, a nonprofit sponsored solar education program serving communities across the Puget Sound. In this video, you'll briefly learn about the basics of solar energy, how our Solarize program works, and what to expect when you go solar. Olympia Community Solar is a nonprofit with a mission to steward an equitable and accessible transition to clean energy. Since 2018, we've been expanding solar access for hundreds of people through education, community solar and grant-funded solar equity projects, and through our residential group purchasing program known as Solarize. We'll come back to that in a second. But first, a quick glance at how solar energy works. Solar is really cool. What could be cooler than powering your home with a giant thermonuclear reactor in the sky? Each solar panel is made of three main components: the silicon solar cells, a glass covering to protect it from the elements, and an aluminum frame. When the sunlight hits the panel, it frees the electrons in the solar cells and creates an electric current that flows to your inverter. Your inverter converts the energy so that it can be used to power your home. Any excess power your panels create is sent back through your electric meter and on to the utility grid. Over the last decade and a half, we've seen solar adoption skyrocket due to technological advancements, plummeting costs, and savings from net metering. But with more and more people interested in solar, they often find themselves overwhelmed by the amount of information or misinformation out there. The burden of research and risk falls on individuals acting alone as they try to navigate a relatively new industry and new technology. They might ask which installers to choose from, and what are the available tax incentives, and do I qualify for them? How much does solar actually cost? How much money and energy will I actually save? And how do I know that I'm getting good quality equipment? To streamline this process and to support homeowners, we host Solarize. Put simply, Solarize is a nonprofit sponsored solar energy education program used to reduce costs and simplify the solar installation process. By aggregating demand across multiple communities and partnering with vetted local installers and offering free educational workshops, Solarize makes the process easy, secure, and accessible. To prepare for this campaign, we spent months establishing partnership agreements with cities, community organizations, and solar installers. Then on March 1st, we opened up the program for enrollment on our website. You can sign up for a free home assessment anytime between now and July 4th. Once the July 4th deadline has passed, you still have time to decide to contract. Just make sure you sign up for your free home assessment beforehand. Solarize programs have been a very effective way at getting an entire community to put solar on their homes at once. There have been successful campaigns in places like Mercer Island, Kirkland, Whatcom, and Thurston County. Since 2021, our Solarize program has helped over 350 people put solar on their homes for a reduced cost. This year, Solarize is available to residents of Thurston, Mason, Lewis, Island, Whatcom, and Skagit counties, as well as the cities of Kenmore, Issaquah, Bellevue, Mercer Island, Kirkland, Sammamish, and Redmond. Our role in this campaign is to secure partnerships with reputable solar installers and negotiate that special discounted pricing for the duration of the campaign, provide educational materials and opportunities so people can learn about solar in a neutral, no pressure environment, promote the campaign so homeowners and businesses know about this opportunity, and host the enrollment process and be the liaison between the customers and installers, ensuring that customers are having a positive experience. We can answer any questions and even take a second look at your solar proposals. We check in with our installers to ensure customers' needs are being taken care of and projects are being completed on time. We evaluate the campaign performance by doing a program-wide customer satisfaction survey. Our installation partners are selected based on a handful of important criteria, including price, equipment quality, workmanship warranties, years they've been in business, how local they are to the area, and the quality and clarity of their customer-facing materials, such as their solar proposals. To sign up for Solarize, go to our Solarize webpage for your region or olisol.org/solarize and enter your information. One of our Solarize installers will contact you within 3 business days to schedule your free home assessment. They'll look at your roof to determine if you have good solar exposure and a copy of your energy bill to determine how much energy your home consumes. Then they'll send you a comprehensive system design and quote. Your solar quote will include total cost, payback period, the value of incentives, a production estimate, and an equipment type. At this point, you can choose to contract or not. Our team is available at any point to help review your quote and answer questions. Once you contract and make a deposit, your installer will schedule your installation date. An install usually takes about 2 to 3 days. Once it's interconnected by the utility, you'll begin generating clean energy and seeing savings on your energy bill. Is your home a good site for solar? First, your home needs clear exposure to the sun. The more shading you have, the less power you'll be able to generate. If your roof is in need of a replacement in the next 10 years, we strongly recommend doing that first. South-facing roof is the best, but east or west-facing also work fine. Finally, you must own the building you're considering putting panels on. Shared housing and townhomes will require building owner approval. In order to make it as easy as possible for your installer to give you a detailed proposal in a timely manner, you must provide them with this information: a copy of your electricity bill, a photo of your electric meter, and a photo of your electrical panel. That way, they can determine how large a system to design and if any electrical engineering might be required. You can upload these photos through our online enrollment portal, olisol.org/solarize. There are a few major solar incentives that you should know about. First, solar is sales tax exempt in Washington state. Second is the solar investment tax credit, worth 30% of your total system cost. When you file your federal income taxes, you can claim this incentive as a credit towards your federal tax bill. In order to qualify for this tax credit, though, you must pay income taxes, so be sure to check with your finance or tax advisor first. Now, here's a short explanation on how net metering works.
How does net metering work? If you're thinking about going solar, you might be wondering how you're supposed to keep your home powered when the sun isn't shining. Thanks to a policy called net metering, you don't have to worry about your home going dark. When the sun is shining during the day, your solar panels will make lots of electricity. If you're making more than you need, your electric meter will run backwards, because you're actually sending that excess energy back to the grid. In exchange, your utility gives you credits on your electric bill for all the power you sent them. Then, at night, when your panels aren't producing electricity, you can use the credits you've stored up to get electricity from your utility and power your home. If your panels haven't produced enough energy to meet your needs, don't worry, you can always buy the extra from your utility. Don't expect to get a check in the mail if you produce more solar power than you need. In most cases, you'll get credits on your bill, but your utility won't pay you for them. The specifics of net metering depend on your utility company, and we recommend you call them for further details.
In summary, for every kilowatt hour of electricity you send back to the grid, your utility will give you a credit equal to that amount. So during the summer, when your system is producing more energy, you can generate credits that you'll be able to use in the winter months when your system isn't producing as much. Net metering is how solar owners get paid back for their investment by nearly eliminating their electricity bill. Keep in mind that unless you purchase a battery backup, your home will still lose power if there's a grid outage. Credits roll over month to month, but every April they reset to zero. This is why installers will ask you for a copy of your electricity bill so that they can design a system that will produce about as much power as your home uses, but not more. This chart visualizes what a solar investment looks like. When you pay upfront for solar panels, you are effectively paying today for the electricity that you'll use for the next 25 years. Electricity rates only go up, usually about 2.5% per year, but PSE just announced a 12% increase a few months ago. Your solar payback period depends on your electricity rates, how much power your system is offsetting, and your total system cost. In Washington state, the average payback period is around 8 to 10 years, but you'll start seeing savings on your electricity bill immediately. We are lucky to partner with Puget Sound Cooperative Credit Union for financing. Solar gives you great savings, but it can be a big investment up front. That's why a lot of people who contracted through our Solarize programs took out a solar loan. Once you've signed your solar contract, it can sometimes take a few months before your system is up and running. Your installer will fill out all the necessary paperwork and permits with your city and utility. Once those are approved, they will schedule your installation, which only takes a few days. There are no moving parts to solar, so maintenance is pretty easy. You don't need to clean them much since the rain does a lot of that for you, but spraying them down once a year or hiring cleaners can help ensure their longevity. We recommend doing a maintenance check at years 1, 5, and 10. Your system will also come with an online monitoring system so you'll know if any issues occur. Our Solarize program is also offering additional services to reduce your energy and save you money. All our installers offer electric vehicle chargers for your EV, battery backup if you have frequent outages. And if you live in Whatcom Island or Skagit County, you can get a home energy audit through Sustainable Connections Community Energy Challenge. Span smart panels allow you to monitor and control all the electrical circuits in your home. And if you live in Thurston or King County, there are similar heat pump programs you can apply for. In summary, by prioritizing solar education, locally vetted installers, and ensuring that participants are getting a great price, we are making the process of going solar easy, secure, and accessible. Sign up for your free home assessment before July 4th.